So in this video, we are going to be discussing your real estate marketing strategy and very specifically the 5 secrets for you to be successful and put together a successful real estate marketing strategy. So let's dive into it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Andrew Dunn, and over the last few years, I've helped sell billions in real estate for brokers and teams all over North America. Along with that, me and my partner actually sell homes in Boca Raton in Florida. And we've also helped teach our strategies to over 100 agents that have crossed over $100,000 per year in GCI. So everything you're learning on this channel is through practice and not through theory. Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the 5 rules for a decent real estate marketing strategy to give you an exponential growth and ultimately grow your real estate business. And with my background, I've been doing this for so long, I think I'm pretty uniquely qualified to give you the best rules, best secrets for success. So the first one is super simple, but incredibly important. It's have an outcome in mind for your marketing campaign and have a goal, right? So what do I mean by this? You need to have in mind when you set up your marketing campaign, what you actually want to achieve. So if you're going out and you're setting up a brand awareness campaign and you're expecting leads and sales, you're going about it the wrong way. You want to set up a leads campaign to get yourself leads, all right? So if you're using Facebook, which is our predominant platform that we use and we have used for the last few years, right? You want to set up a lead campaign. The outcome you want to achieve is to get leads that you need to then call to close deals from. This might sound very simple, oversimplifying it. And it's kind of like, well, obviously that's what I want. But it's surprising how many people set up campaigns across multiple different marketing channels. And the outcome, ultimately, they don't know. I'm going to set up a billboard and hope sales come from it. You know, it's like, that's not a strategy, right? So this is why we love social strategies. This is why we love social networks, why we love advertising, because we can have a very pointed strategy. We can have a very pointed campaign. We know exactly the outcome to expect, and we can have KPIs backing up that campaign. We know what we want to achieve. Number 2, this is by far and away one of the biggest issues with real estate agents and brokers all over the USA. We've worked with hundreds at this point, and this is something we see time and time again, even with massively high producing, top producing teams. And this one thing, doing this one thing across wherever your deals are coming from will absolutely 100% guaranteed help you achieve a higher level of success. What is it? Tracking your campaigns. Now, if you are a predominantly referral based business, people are like, well, what do I need to track? I guarantee you this. Go and look at all your referrals. I guarantee you will find there is a few people, a lot of people say have 50 referral partners. I guarantee there's going to be like 5, right, of your referral network that actually give you the majority of your referrals. Those are the people you need to be pouring into. Stop pouring into all 50. When it comes down to social media, tracking the results. Obviously, the ad platforms will give you so many results, but when you've got leads coming in, then you need to track how many leads come in, how many conversations, how many qualified, how many unqualified, how many sales did you get? You got to figure out those ratios. The platforms don't give you that. You have to have spreadsheets, right? You have to track everything. The only way you are going to be able to get better is to track. What gets measured gets managed, okay? So whatever you do, whatever lead generation, whatever marketing source you are using, you have to track what's going in and what is coming out. And then from that data, not from how you feel about it, you then make decisions. Point number 3, I'm actually going to break into 2 parts. So this is go from startup to growth mentality. If you're wanting to grow a business and a team as fast as possible, as fast as financially viable for you. What do I mean by this? When you can, you need to start hiring people to take jobs off your plate. You obviously want to get rid of the things that you hate first, because then you're going to enjoy your job more. Chances are you like talking with people, closing deals the most. First things you're going to want to get rid of, you want an admin assistant to do your emails, you want a transaction coordinator, you want maybe a marketing director, other things like that. Here's a top tip from working with and interviewing hundreds of top producers all over the country. Hire every 30 deals. This is what the numbers that will actually look like, and we have proven this. You can get to 30 deals a year by yourself. You get to around a cap level where you're just going a bit crazy and the hours are mental. You will hire an admin assistant and you will grow about 80%, 70 to 80% by just having an assistant salaried there helping you with all the other stuff. You will go from doing about 30 deals a year to doing about 50 to 55. All right. Then you can hire somebody else. It might be, TC, marketing director, managing, whatever it might be. It's specific to you. There is a few different options. Could be a buyer's agent, for example. Hire them, bring them into the team, and then you'll get to about 100 deals a year, give or take. It's a golden rule, hire every 30, all right? Part 2 is actually stop trying to be an expert at everything. Real leaders know when to delegate what tasks they aren't good at, and also then delegate what tasks they are good at. The goal, not for everyone, but the goal for most people is to become that broker, the team leader, whatever that looks like, where they get a percentage of all their team, they help their team grow and achieve their goals. There is this path in real estate. You start at the bottom and you grow up over years, and you eventually get rid of all the tasks. You first get rid of all the tasks you hate. You then get rid of tasks that you enjoy. And then you are just collecting money. You're building an income. You're building a real business. All right. So you have to get comfortable with the fact that you need to delegate. Now, here's a top tip from interviewing and helping top producers all over the country. You want to recruit every 30 deals you do a year. This is roughly how it works. You can get to 30 deals alone. You then start to work a lot doing everything. You then want to hire usually an admin assistant or a TC marketing assistant, however that looks. Whichever obviously is your weaker point. They then allow you, by just doing the sales and the lead generation, to get to usually between 50 to 60 deals a year. And you've only got one other person on your team. And then you might hire, that marketing director, and then they will help you get to, say, 100 deals a year. There is plenty of 3 to 4 person teams doing north of 100 deals a year. All right. Number 4. Have you ever heard the saying ABC from the film, which stands for always be closing? Well, we've got one for real estate and marketing, which is ABT, which is always be testing. This is one of the fundamental principles of marketing in general, no matter what you do. You have to test, you have to iterate, which is why it's so important to understand the fundamentals of the platform that you are currently working on, okay? So you want to test different ad copies. You want to test different images. You want to test videos. You want to test angles. You want, if you're targeting different niches or different areas, if you're targeting different types of people, you're targeting luxury versus normal. These are all things that you need to be testing, iterating on. There will be messaging that works specifically for each of them, and you need to get comfortable with understanding how to test, how to dilute the data, how to take, how to execute against that data, and then to push that out to more testing, and then repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. If you're in the marketing game, this is what you are going to be doing for the rest of your life. It's always be testing, and real estate is marketing, sales. Marketing for me is just lead generation. It's how you're going to grow your business. All right. So you need to get comfortable. You need to understand how this works, and you need to always be testing. Okay. So the final one is number 5, which is the sales team has to match marketing. One of the biggest reasons for churn in every real estate team we have ever seen is that the agents don't get enough leads coming to them, and therefore they get bored and they wonder why they're with your team over another team, and then they leave. Okay. So when it comes to, this is kind of going off on a tangent, growing a team, but also the marketing side is there has to be a level. It's like, okay, well, we run this much marketing and this will fill this many agents' pipelines with leads comfortably that they are working them. It isn't, this isn't like one or the other. This is, they have to grow together. Otherwise, exactly what I said happened will happen. This is also the reason why a lot of teams that have agents that have been with them 8-10 years who make 150, 200 grand a year, and yet there's like a 3-person, 4-person, 5-person team, it's because they just get flooded with leads all the time. They're good at following up and they're good at closing deals. So when it comes to knowing how many leads a salesperson can handle, a buyer's agent, a seller's agent, whatever that looks like, the marketing then has to match that. and then they rise together. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's 5 rules for exponential growth using marketing strategy and leveraging it to your advantage. Make sure to smash that like, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. What did you find most helpful about this video? So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.